When we opened in August of '91, I had no ambition to open a second site. The idea was just to open that center and find a way to make it work and learn from your mistakes and deliver good care. And if you believe in delivering good service and doing things right, you would be successful, and I had that maybe naive hope that that would be enough.
He clearly had a vision in his mind that, over time became more clear to him.
To reflect on who stepped up for me and helped me, it's my parents, my wife's parents.
When we were trying to get loans to open the first Athletico, nobody would talk to us, nobody would even entertain the idea. We already had a mortgage on a house. We were very young at the time, so it wasn't an option. I knew my parents, would be happy to help. They, owned their own business. They understood it.
No question about that. I had no doubt in my mind that he's going to do it. And even if we were asking for more, we would have given whatever we had. And we were very glad that we had a son-in-law like Mark. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Well, it helped him out, I think. Got him started and just kept going and going, but no stopping,
Those are my dad's hands. And my dad's a carpenter, so I asked my dad if he would make the tables and some of the other necessary things, the devices we use in the clinic, that otherwise I'd be just buying them out of a catalog. And I sent him the catalog, circled the photos of the things I needed, and he just brought it and helped install it the weekend before we opened in August of '91. He didn't know, and I didn't know we were going to open a lot more stores over the years, so he could probably tell you how many tables he's made, as he's made all the tables in our facilities. So you take, the number of facilities we have times 6 or 8 tables. Yeah, it's a lot of tables.
When you think back to when he started the first clinic, and then now to the number of employees and the number of clinics, and it's unbelievable.
I think the thing that I'm most proud of at Athletico is when I hear the feedback from patients that had great results.
Our most important thing that we do is to provide great service. So we invest a lot in our people, and I think that relationship between a patient and a clinician is so very important that we want to make sure we get that right.
I enjoy getting up each morning, energized about work, love the people I get to work with.
Athletico is a company that cares about their employees, the people within the company. We have our focus in the right place, meaning it's on our patients, the communities that we work in. How can we make an even bigger impact through all the services that we provide? It's something that will never change, and it's something I haven't seen in other companies do it to the level that we do. It's a family. It's a much bigger family than when we started, but it still has a family, small company feel to it.
I look at it as generations almost of Athletico, and I would say we're probably in the 6th or 7th generation at this point. But they still see the small community family feel in each of the clinics that we work at. Nothing has really changed, yet everything has changed. But it still feels like I work for a very small company. Mark has his hands in all facets of our operations still today. He allows people like myself and others to do what they do best.
Mark is someone that is passionate about his job, passionate about service. Watching him work with patients and teaching us how important it was for it to be just a smooth experience. And the other thing that was unique that he did was that he created really an athletic training camaraderie atmosphere in the clinic. PT back in the day used to kind of be in a basement, it was dark, you might be in a private room. Here it was more of an open space. Everybody was working together, the patients got to know each other, so going to work was fun.
I am really excited about the fact that we now have the opportunity to spread and branch out and get Athletico and our service and our culture out to more people.
Mentorship within Athletico is a huge deal. We call it learning partners at this point, and everybody, including Mark Kaufman, has learning partners throughout the company. And those are in place for myself or others to go to on a regular basis and set up meetings where we're actually having focused conversations about real things that are going on within our facilities, within the business.
I think the next step for Athletico is to continue on our path, putting a lot of time and energy in how are we developing our future leaders and future managers. Can we create operations that allow us to grow a little more rapidly than we have in the past? We've already put a lot of these systems in place, so we're starting to see that happen. And I think we've shown the ability to be successful in Chicagoland area, Milwaukee, Indiana, and the next step is, can we go outside those borders with this same model? And I'm betting that we can do it.
The key to success for Athletico is our quality of service, and that stems from a great group of therapists and clinicians and staff that want to deliver their best. If we do it right and perform a high level of service, we can be successful not only in Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin, but in other states. That's what I see happening over the next several years for Athletico.